Welcome back to Sunrise. Why I'm excited? Because COPA is still keeping, just in case you didn't know, all right? So here's Arvin with the recap.
COPA America 2024, brought to you by
KFC, J-Ray and Nephew, Quartz, Sunshine Snacks.
Morning, Sunrisers. Hope you had a great night of watching COPA America. If you didn't, well, you now have a chance to hear what happened yesterday. Well, first of all, we started with an epic game between two CONCACAF teams, Panama versus Mexico, which was, I think, the most exciting game in the tournament to date. 2 red cards from either team, meaning that both teams ended the game with 10 men. Panama in the end triumphed 2-1 over a very spirited Mexico team, and it means both teams are on 3 points each. That was a very evenly contested game, with Panama getting the edge over their USA counterparts. Panama not normally coming out on the winner's end when they play against the USA, but this time around they did. And the other game yesterday was between Uruguay and Bolivia, and that was probably the most one-sided game in the tournament so far. Uruguay defeated Bolivia by 5-0. 5 different people on the score sheet. They looked awesome. They are 15 times champions of the Copa America, and it is a brave man who will bet that they will not make it a 16th title. Of course, when we think about Copa America, we think Brazil and Argentina, but Uruguay has won this tournament 15 times. Only Argentina, with a similar amount of wins, can compare. They are chock with talent, and they could make it all the way. It's left to be seen. Well, with those 2 Group C games, here's what the table looks like as we go into the final round of games. Uruguay are leading on 6 points, so they have advanced to the next round. Look at the goal difference, +7. Really, really impressive. The US and Panama are on 3 points each, with the USA a +1 goal difference, Panama -1. And then Bolivia, who are no longer in with a chance, are out of the tournament with no points, -7. Uruguay will take on the United States in the next game for both teams. USA will want to win that game because Panama will face the weakest team in the group in Bolivia. USA has a +1 goal difference to Panama's -1, which means that the USA will want to beat Uruguay by a substantial margin because they expect Panama to beat Bolivia by a substantial margin. So the final set of games should become very interesting as we see which one of the CONCACAF teams, US or Panama, join Uruguay at the top. For today's games, at 5, Colombia will take on Costa Rica at 5. And at 8, and that game will be on CVM Plus. And at 8 o'clock, it will Brazil taking on Paraguay. And that game will be on CVM TV. The pre-game for that is at 7:30, so you don't want to miss that if you're a Brazilian fan. Well, that's about it. Big up to all you Sunrisers. Happy that you could join us and continue to stay tuned as we cover Copa America football. Have yourselves a great day.
COPA America 2024, brought to you by
KFC, J-Ray and Nephew, Quartz, Sunshine Snacks.
If Orphan would have given me a chance to do the recap on me, I wouldn't so let us do it. I said, well, it looked like the red team win. And the blue team didn't.
Listen. You know, the good thing about it is now that the US, they know have a huge challenge to beat Uruguay. So yeah. I want to see that match. But tonight, of course, well, this evening, Colombia will be playing Costa Rica at 5.
Yeah.
And Brazil, there are so many Brazilian supporters in Jamaica. Yeah. You know, I like Argentina. Yeah.
No, definitely check out Colombia versus Costa Rica tonight. At 5 p.m. on CVM Plus, and then Paraguay versus Brazil at 8 p.m. on CVM. You definitely don't want to miss it. And on the other side of the break, we hit the runway with Styling It. We'll be right back. Around the world and crisscross and 2 steps up.